Welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory Update 8. My name is Tom, and this is episode number 69. This is part 2 in the mini-series to unlocking the geothermal generator. So without further ado, shall we get started with today's episode? All right. So, in the last episode, we found a location to begin smelting some iron ingots. Those iron ingots are going to go over there to the... Actually, I think it's over there. And it's going to go help produce the copper sheets. And those copper sheets are being used in circuit boards and among other more complex components. And we need to get this factory done. So... the goal in today's episode is to get this thing up and running and automated. If not, we'll just go into a third part for this factory. So I think the first thing you need to do is route in the tracks here and get those built. And then I could place a cut or I'll place a cut when I start building the micro factory, because that is just mundane things I don't think you guys want to see. They're the same setup here, and yeah, so I'll place a cut for that. So we established in the last episode that this was a good path for the track, so I'm going to delete this, and let's place down a 4-meter wall, like so, and I'm going to go ahead and extract all of this. Okay, and let's bring out our blueprint. And I want to do something like this. So I'm going to hit H to lock the hologram. And I'm going to nudge it over like this. And let's take a look. Does it match? And yes, it does. So I'm going to place that down. And then moving forward, all we can do, or all we have to do, is press R for the build mode, change it from the default to blueprint, and boom, we can begin smacking this down. Unfortunately, we need a lot of foundation. I can extract some of this foundation. All right, got an autosave coming up here. There. Excellent. And let's just clean up some of this as well. Okay, let's see how far that gets me. So it should snap. Oh, that's a shorter version of the track. Let's do this. Good. And this, and we did measure that the train actually, this is, okay, well, looks like we may have some clipping on this track here. And you know how I feel about clipping. I don't like it. Oh, that's unfortunate, guys. That's unfortunate. Is that going to hurt the train? Do I have enough to afford a train engine, a locomotive? I do. Uh-oh. That should be fine, it seems. It should be fine. Minor clipping here. Minor clipping. I'm sure I can place it right here. Yeah, so that's no issue. As long as the train can run through here, that's fine. Hopefully we can use some Nobilis to delete these. And I'm not sure if you can. Maybe these are permanent objects or entities on the map. Yeah, and of course we have this issue here. So, but this is only going to extend out to that. So we have a little bit of clipping here, but we're not going to worry about that. We're not going to worry about that. I'm going to grab some more of this foundation. Okay. And let's continue to place down these tracks. Okay, we're all out of foundation, unfortunately. We need one more set of foundation, and maybe we can grab some of those foundation over here. There are some over here. So I'm gonna pick some of these up. Okay, good. Okay, and we can grab this as well. Yeah, that's looking good. And we can also grab this foundation. Like that. Let's grab the wall, because that will give me some more foundation. And these walls as well. Okay, good. And surely we can place down one more, right? Yes, we have enough concrete to place down enough or one of these double tracks. And that's all we really need. Okay, good. So with that all taken care of, what I want to start doing with my micro factories is to come a bit further out with the track, if I have the room. So this is as far as we can go. Okay, and so we can bring this all the way out here to this point here, I believe, and then actually it needs to go 1, 2, 3, I think right here. 1, 2, 3, like this. And like that. There. Okay, good. And we can delete this. And now we have a nice way for the train to get out and then get onto the main track. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and just pick these up as well, just so that I can keep building here. I'm just looking for a path to build on. There, okay. So we can come here. In fact, we're only using one station, which is pretty good. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think let's get the tracks over here real quick. So I'm gonna grab this and we'll bring it out here for reference. Like that. Let's go ahead and do the same for this track. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Let's try it again. There. All right. Oh. All right, as long as that enemy keeps his distance, I'm fine. So we need to go 1, 2, 3. And now we need to think about how we're going to get this train on the track. Well, I'm going to have to delete this, actually. So he needs to be able to come out this way. Okay. And then what I like to do here is I like to come out like that. Okay. And then we can do this one over here. And that's going to snap. I believe right there. Pretty close to that. Yep, that's going to work. All right. And we can delete this for now. Let's take a look at this. Make sure it looks good. It looks good to me. It looks good to me. All right. So the train can loop around here, and it can loop right there as well. So you can get on both directions, which is great. Now, I think we determined this only needs one station, which is really nice. So we're going to be smelting the ingots here. And so the last part here is, okay, well, we need to place a train platform right here. Can I get more foundation? More concrete, please. Thank you. And then right here. All right. So the iron ingots or the copper ingots will go into here to be loaded up. And then those are going to be unloaded at the copper sheets. Well, let's see what position the copper ingots are in. And that's going to determine the location of the train station. So not the train station, but the train platform. Oh, we're not connected to power yet, so we can't view the train stations. So we're going to have to head over here and take a look at it. In fact, it's right over here. So we can take a look. All right, so, oof, yeah, the copper ingots are on the third location here. Yep, there are the copper ingots. So this train goes all the way to the far end of the map. So we're up here. He has to go all the way down here to pick up the ingots, which is not efficient. So now that we know where it's going to be dropped off, we need to place 2 blank stations there, just like this one, and then drop it off there. Okay. In fact, we could do 3 train stations here of copper ingots, right? No, because one of the trains I'm using has 2 other cars, and I don't want them to unload those components over here. So maybe we'll think about it a bit more in the future, but maybe we get rid of that copper ingot train and prevent it from coming over here, and then we can do 3 train stations of copper ingots over there, and then we can unload them here to produce these copper sheets, because we need lots of copper sheets. We need lots of copper sheets. So, all right, I think we have a good plan of action here. So let's head back over to the factory and add a couple blank stations over here. All right, I'm going to delete him. And so we need to do a blank, and let's get rid of all this so I get more concrete to extend it out over here. And let's grab some more over here. Like this. And so we should be able to build our freight platform here. And if we want to, we can add 2 more freight platforms here to collect the copper ingots. But for now, we'll start with the 3rd one here. And that looks good. So the final step to this factory is to get an input here. So 1, 2 foundations, and we'll go 2 out, and then we need to go boom, boom, and then over. Oh no, there's an issue. And I see the issue already. We might be bumping into the 90-degree bend here on the main track. Wow, it's really challenging working with in tight spaces. But we're gonna find out if this is going to be an issue. Oh boy. So here we go. So 1, 2, 3, like this. All right. And so he needs to get in over here. Oh my goodness. I think this is going to work. All right, so we can come in like that. Oh my goodness. Wow, that was super close. And then if this train was coming this direction, and again, we want to place a space here like this, and a space here like that. Good. And then he's gonna come over like this. Oops, that's not quite aligned. So let's try that again. There, that's aligned. And we go a tile and a half, like that. And let's do the same here. Let's match them up. Let's hit H to lock the hologram. And let's nudge it back. Oh, you can't nudge back. Okay. So go from here to there. Good. And then let's connect this up. Like that. And we can delete that. And then we want to take this track and bring it all the way up till it reaches the end of this track here. Because this is where we're going to place signals. Like that. Okay. And then let's go ahead and connect these. And we have no more steel pipes. Okay. Well, let's take a look at this before I place my cut. All right, so we need to add this section over there as well. We need to connect that to the main line. The train comes through here and it can continue up and over there. And then now we branch this micro factory here. And now we gotta think about bringing down the ore. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. I don't want to be attacked. Gotcha. Ooh, look at this, guys. A purple power slug. All right, so look at this bird's eye view here of the micro factory, and yeah, this is turning out to be good. And you can see just how much space this takes up. This is wild. And yeah, we have to figure out how we're gonna get this track over there. Oh no. Can we? Oh my goodness. I didn't even see this. Either way, he can come in and then out to the main loop. So this could be a dead end if we need to. But I would like to see if we can route it up through here. I don't really think we need to, actually. There's really nothing much over here. So this could just be a dead end for the track. Okay, it's just a dead end for the track, which is completely fine for me. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to connect to the end of the track here, and I'm going to set up the platform like this. I'll set that up. I'll build the infrastructure. I'll do all the aesthetics, and then when I return, it will be something like this, and then we'll build the smelting array for the ingots. And then from there, bring the copper ore and iron ore over here. And so that's the plan. So I'll see you on the other side. Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at what I completed here after the edit here. So I went ahead and placed down this blueprint designer as I want to make a blueprint for the Foundries, I believe it's called. Let's take a look here. Yes, so we're going to make a blueprint for the Foundries, and so this is why it's here. And what else? Yeah, so this is the train station. I set up everything. Everything is good to go. All the walls, all of the cosmetics, all done. The track, all the signals are all wired in here. We're all good to go. Let's take a look at the track here before we begin creating this blueprint. All right, so this is the exit point of the factory. Exit out here, that's the dead end. And then, yeah, he can come out here and head down over here. And as you can see, here's the track. It goes around this little micro factory. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm not used to this mode. All right, and as you can see, there is the exit and entry point for this junction here. And yeah, so my train can come in and out. The only problematic issue here, guys, is this little section of track here. I have some trains that have 4 cargo wagons behind it, and that's a lot longer than this section here. So one of the wagons will enter into this junction here, and if this train stopped here, you know, we're gonna have an issue here because none of the trains will be able to get through because one of the cargo wagons is in the junction here. So we'll have to monitor this, and hopefully we won't have any conflicts. If there's a conflict, then we're gonna have to move this out over here and then over there. So let's hope that doesn't happen, guys. But yeah, it looks gorgeous as usual. And now we're ready to begin creating this blueprint. And our goal is to automate as many ingots as possible. The issue with this micro factory is that the height of it is not going to allow for 2 splitters to be stacked. All right, and we're dealing with 2 inputs of iron ore and copper ore. So we're gonna have to do the inputs from above and not the bottom. Okay, so let's continue. with creating this blueprint for the foundries. All right. So we're just going to do one row of foundries. And so I'm going to go over here and grab the foundry. And let's say we want it like this. All right. So let's center this. So let's see how this looks. All right, and so I'm gonna have to place a merger here. So we'll do this. And then another merger will go. Let's see. I think that's spaced correctly. And then another merger like this. So back to back. Okay. And then if we grabbed our conveyor belt under the logistics tab, and so that's going to output the ingots. All right, and then we can continue this over like this, like that. Like this, and like that. Okay. Excellent, and let's place down our mergers. All right, one there, and another there. And another there, and looks like I'd have to jump over here. Like that. Okay. Let's grab our conveyor belts and route this in. Okay. So here to there to there, like that, and then we route these over, and then we need to route a belt in between the mergers, like that. Okay. So that will output the product there, and then we can grab a power pole. Oh yeah, the Mark III power pole, guys. Oh yeah. How about we go one there, and one here. And then for this side, we will do one there, and another, and another. And one last one over here. We got to get this side too. Okay, let's grab our power line and connect these up. Like that. And then now we just need to connect them to the machines. Let's do the opposite side. Nope, 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 nope. Excellent. There it is. Good. And so let's jump down here. And we are doing the alternate copper alloy ingot. That's going to produce 100 per minute. Yeah, really, really nice. So we're going to have a lot. And what is the maxed amount we can have on a conveyor belt? Let's find out. Conveyor belt, mark. Oops. Here we go. Oh, crap. Let's just go over to the logistics. Here we are. 480 per minute. And I believe the next conveyor belt, Mark 5, is like 720. So yeah, the max we should probably do is 800 per minute. So we have 600, 700, and 800. So I can add an additional 2 to this. Okay, good. And we cannot do the inputs in the blueprint, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we cannot do that. So I am going to copy this setting. And can I paste it? Copy. And then Control V to paste. Did I already set these? No. How do I do this? I'm not sure how I can copy. Control C. And then Control V. Copy. Paste. Okay. Oh, there it is. Paste. 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 Paste and paste. All right, so that should all be set. It is. Okay. All right, let's head over to the blueprint and save it. All right, this will be copper ingots. We'll do 800 a minute. And let's go select an icon, and this is going to be copper ingots. Let's change the background color to that. Good. And actually, this is like 600. Okay. Let's just verify that we have it in our blueprints. Okay, there it is. And I think I want to change. No, that's fine. That's fine. Clear designer. Now that we have it saved, let's pick up all this. Oh, we're coming to an autosave, so I'm going to land here. Okay. So up here we go. And I'm going to go under the architecture tab and actually organization. And I'm going to build this. Okay. Blueprint mode, please. And here we go. Ah, what a beautiful, beautiful blueprint. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. So let's get this aligned to where we want it. So there we go. And so we could place it there. Oh, I wish I could jump up here. That spacing looks good. We could go one tile over like this. Actually, can I center like this? I'm trying to center the mergers on there like that. Or like this. We could center the mergers or the foundry. I think that's centered for the foundry. What is that? Looks good on that side. That looks good on this side. Okay. Now the issue is, oof. Ah, man. Boy. This should have been one row instead of 2 rows of foundry. Dang it. Well, we could... Oh my goodness, I can't believe I made this mistake. Well, let's place it down and see what we can work with. I could nudge it back like this. No, I can't. All right, so there's that. Now the issue is, well, how do we get the components in here? Well, I want to place the splitters, or not the, yeah, the splitters. So if we go over to logistics and grab the conveyor merger. That's a tight fit. Not gonna lie. And this would go like this. Oh yeah, that's way too tight. Yeah, that was my fear. Okay, well, we're gonna have to delete this. Oh, that's a bummer, guys. So the foundries, we're gonna have to do 1 row instead of 2 rows of foundries. So all that work for nothing. All that work for nothing. So we could do something like this. And then this way, we could place our splitters like this. I'm gonna lock that in place. That looks good. Yeah. And then this one goes up 3. And we delete this. And let's take a look at the conveyor lift and see if this is going to work. So down and up like that. Okay, it is. It is. And let's go to the logistics. There. And so that's how that's going to work. And then on this side, this is where we place the merger. So I'll lock that in place and let's align it like that. So that is equal on both sides, so it looks really nice. And then I can bring it in like that. And yeah. And so all I need to do is just repeat this. So if I place 1 here, one there. Well, at least we have that blueprint, guys, and if we need to do a double foundry build, we can do it now because we have that blueprint. So all is not lost, I guess. Okay, how does that look? Ooh, that's a little too tight for my taste. So that's 2, 4, 5. Okay. I want to make sure I get 6 in here. I want at least 6. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. And let's see if I can get 6 in here. All right, what if we did 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. How does that look now? It's a bit shorter on that end. What if I went... So that's one couple tile gaps there. What does this look like here? Yeah, so this is gonna work. This will be accurate. Uh-oh. All right, here we go. There. And paste. Okay, now we're working with equal spacings on this side and that side over here. All right, yeah, this is going to work. And so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, producing 600 ingots per minute, copper ingots. And how are we going to get our items over here? Well, let's again set this one row down first. So I'm going to do a splitter, and we're going to go like this. Okay. And let's grab a conveyor lift here and snap it up like that. Good. Let's add our belts like that. And let's head up here on the lookout tower. And so how we're going to get the product in here? Well, we place these guys here. I guess we can come out. Oh, I really wanted to squeeze both of these in here. But that would overlap like that, which is not good. Which is not what I'm looking for. Right, and so that's how I'd bring the iron and copper ore up and feed everything, but it's breaking the grid. And I have no room on either side. Oh, that sucks. Well, I think to fix this is we do this. To keep it inside our factory, we bring it up like this. And we bring it in here. Oh no, that's not gonna fit. Okay, well then we go back another tile and bring it up. And that will give us a perfect 90 into the splitter. Okay, if we really wanted to, no. That's good. And that's how we're going to do it. And yeah, so we'll route all the copper and iron ore from over here, down here, and underneath to this point. And then that will produce all of this. And then again, we place a merger here. So one there. One there. This one needs to go right here. Yep. Okay, good. And good. And out the product goes. Like that. Oh yeah. And let's take a look at this. And that's how it's going to look, guys. 600 copper ingots per minute. And we'll ship those right over there. And we're going to be producing all of the copper sheets. We'll probably need really ideally another copper sheet factory. Maybe we make a second floor to the micro factory. We haven't done that to a micro factory yet. So maybe we can make it like a module micro factory with several floors. That sounds like a lot of fun. Something I might look into. All right, so I'm going to place a cut in here, and then when we come back, I will show you the completed design, and then we'll end the episode here. So I'll see you on the other side. Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at what I completed here off screen and finalize the episode here. All right, so here is the input for the iron and copper ore. And that's going to come from over here. So we'll have a fun task of routing and designing something that looks aesthetically pleasing and getting it all the way over here and down into this micro factory. So this is the design. So look, all the iron ore come up here and they enter into all of the foundries, producing 600 copper ingots per minute, and then those ingots are loaded down into the conveyor lift down underground. It goes over here underneath and then routes up right here into the storage containers. These are industrial size ones, and this way we have a backlog, and then that goes right into the station for pickup. So yeah, that is the factory. It's done. I wish I could produce more, but with the limited space I'm working with, that's all I can do. But it should be enough because the factory, the copper sheet factory, is right there, so it won't take it too long. All right. So in the next episode, we are going to be routing the iron and copper ore into this factory. Before I end the episode here, if you take a look at the map here, yeah. Guys, what do you see over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 trains that are not in service, and my guess is because one of the long trains, one of the wagons is in one of the intersections. That means we're going to have to adjust that micro factory to allow up to 5 like an engine and then 4 cargo wagons behind it. So we're gonna have to make that adjustment also in the next episode if we have time. So yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. We're gonna worry about getting this factory all established first, and then we'll begin routing those trains and seeing what the issue is. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me in today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, show your love by liking the video. And if you like to keep up to date with future episodes, the best way to do that is to subscribe and turn on the notification. You guys have a wonderful day there, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye.